Another way to categorize exercise is how much fatigue they cause, which can be split up into a couple of different types of fatigue. One is joint and connective tissue fatigue. If you're doing some kind of skull crusher machine thing or a tricep machine, and every time you're like, ow, my elbows, ow, this is hurting a lot more. Is this an elbow exercise or tricep exercise? Maybe your technique is off, or maybe that exercise is just not that great. So you want as little joint connective tissue soreness as possible, as little exposure as possible in that regard. Now, humans are robust, adaptable creatures, so zero tendon and connective tissue stimulus of any kind, or fatigue rather, it's not the goal. You just want to get really pumped and really sore and really fucked up in the muscle for any degree of joint connective tissue. So if squats beat up your knees a little bit, but they fucking wreck your quads, sweet. But if you have like some kind of weird hack squat designed by people who don't know how to make machines, which is like at least half of all machines in the gym, then you're like, oh, this is like a knee exercise and my quads don't feel shit. That's bad news. Another thing is there's several different kinds of other fatigue. One is called axial fatigue, which is a special kind of fatigue that results from spinal loading. So you'll notice that the amount of fatigue on the system, if you do a lot of deadlifting, bent rowing, and squatting with a barbell on your back, is different and more intense than exercise programs that don't have those.
Why?
I'm not sure. More for science to figure out. But it seems like when the muscles that keep the spine erect are active a lot, or something to do with the spine, fatigue's the living shit out of you, which almost everyone who's ever deadlifted seriously has reported that the total fatigue tolerance of the deadlift is very low. You can do plenty of leg pressing and it stimulates a huge muscle mass, gets you really fucked up, really sore, tons of lunges, but the fatigue is mostly local. When you do deadlifting, something leaves you that you don't quite get back. Systemic. And so axial may be a subcategory of systemic fatigue. There are other ways to measure systemic fatigue. Your desire to train. One of the reasons that you want to do some exercises you generally like is because your desire to train can stay elevated, and that keeps you coming back for more. If you have a low desire to train, it can actually physically result in the promulgation of more overreaching type of escalating fatigue. And then you're just going to be fucking out of the gym because you'll start hating the shit.